Hi, everyone. Brad Greenman, Myla Sarmiento here to discuss new laws in the area of employment law. Let's jump in. I want to talk about some of the new laws that are coming in that center around COVID still. We're 3 years removed from the pandemic, but there's still laws impacting in all areas of the law, actually. But can you talk to me a little bit about what's going on specifically within employment?
Yeah, so the two COVID-19 laws that affect employment that I'm going to go over have to do with leave as well as reporting exposure in the workplace. So the COVID-19 supplemental paid sick leave was originally set to expire in September, but now it has expired on December 31st, 2022. So That is gone. The second new law in effect is the reporting requirements regarding COVID-19 exposure. And it used to be that employers were required to provide notice within 1 day to their employees about exposure. But now employers may provide written notice, and there's certain requirements that you still need to fulfill. And then you can also keep a log. And so that would be able to satisfy that duty. And also, these notice requirements are going to be in effect up until January 1st, 2024. So employers still have to do that. Another thing to point out as well is that employers no longer have to report to their local health departments.
Okay. So generally, would you describe it as the reporting requirements are being eased back a little bit the further away we get from the initial onset of the pandemic?
Yes.
Generally the feeling. Okay.
Yes.
Myla, the second set of laws we're going to talk about today, you had mentioned change some leave and bereavement policies or the laws regulating that area of employment law. Specifically, what's going on with the California Family Rights Act?
Yeah, Brad. So employees now can take leave under the California Family Rights Act regarding designated persons. The act defines designated persons as any individual related by blood or whose relationship is equivalent to a family relation.
Okay. What about changes to the law under the California Fair Employment and Housing Act?
Yeah, so that has to do with bereavement leave. And so now employees can take up to 5 days upon the death of a spouse, a child, a parent, or any other qualified family member. And it would also be unlawful for employers to restrict this leave if employees request it. Now, I want to point out that since we have these two different leaves, that it would be advisable for employers to go ahead and change their handbooks as well.
Oh, that's great. That's a great practical note.